Should I record it to the cloud or? All right. So welcome again to today's class and welcome to Tableau. Today we'll be doing two different visualization and we'll be looking at, I don't know if time permits, we should be doing a dashboard, combining them to build our first dashboard. So that's why I've taken two today, as in to show us to start simple with a dashboard before we bring a very more complicated 5, 6 visualization. So today's data set is about sales in Europe. So we'll be doing a map visualization. We want to look at the sales generated in different parts of Europe and also see our customer scatter plot as well. And we'll see why we do that. So as we have always done, today the file has been set to Excel. So that's we'll be using only Excel today. That's why we choose this. And then because I think I know wherever you have saved it, you will just follow that and yeah. And then you upload it or import it. Sorry, let me use this. So we've got three you see three data sets here. Usually, if you remember our previous class, it's one. And once we import it, we see the data here because we have only one tab. And because we have three now, Tableau don't know which one we want to use. We could use one, we could use two, and we could use three, or the three of them. But today we are only using two. We are using list of orders and other breakdown. So your assignment will be to see what you can do with sales target, build any visualization, put it on your public profile. But for now, we will use list of orders. You just drag it here. You see it has populated for us. We have order ID, order date, customer name, city, country, region, segment, ship date, ship model, and state. And then you will just drag, take order breakdown, and just like this. So this is what we call an inner join. So inner join is which you will do in SQL. So inner join is when you join two tables together with a very common denominator. So according to this, there will be one field that is common to both tables. So that's why we could do an inner join or any join generally, not just inner join. So it means that we are looking at what is common to table A and table B. So the middle part of it, that's what we are looking at. We'll not be talking so much on join per se, but you will learn more in SQL, what is left join, right join, full outer join and everything. And now that we have joined that, the data is now set to be used. Hope everyone is able to join. It's just drag the first one and drag the second one to the other one, and that's it. And then you click on our sheet that we used to have. Is everyone okay till now?
I'm seeing data source on my own.
Yeah, it's data source. So you go to sheet one. After you have
I can't see sheet one. I can see US employee. Oh, okay.
no data source sheet one down. So as I said, in the very, very first beginning of this lesson, I walked us through the UI of Tableau. What is sheet one, how to get more sheet, what is this? This is the dashboard. This is
Maybe because I didn't close my other US unemployment rate is still showing.
You can save that and open, or just click here, open new, go to file, open new window. So it will open new Tableau for you.
All right. do that.
So are we all here?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, after the join, what did you do? Sorry.
After the join, no, there's nothing. I didn't do anything. I just came to sheet one.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, because the join has done his work for us. He's done everything we need to do. Put it together and just join, put to sheet one. So briefly, like our dimension is here for list of orders, and the measured part for list of order is here. Then the dimension, which is the category of order breakdown, and then for order breakdown measures, we have this. So we are going to plot a map, and I can do it quite easily by using longitude and latitude like this, double clicking. But there is something that I want to show us when you have like country, city, and state. So I'm just going to take this away. But most of the time, most of the data that you are going to find, you will not, that's why I've chosen this data in case you find it in the future or somewhere where the geographical location is actually split into 3 or 4, how to put it together. But normally you find just the geography is just one, maybe a country or a state, like state Nigeria or something. Yeah. So if we look at this, we can see country, we can see city, we can see state. These are geographical location. It means that, and just to be professional, to be professional, it's good like this. We can use this. We can drag country, let's say like this. You can see there's no problem. We can drag, let's say state as well. You can see, but at the same time, if you want to, let's say, okay, let's put city, just drag city. Don't worry. There's still something I want to show. This is not what I want us to do. You can see that we have 3 here, which is becoming too crowded. And if I have to remove, I would just have to drag it again, which is not kind of, you want to show that you are like a professional. So I want to put this geography together into an hierarchy. So we call it like an hierarchy because we are going from biggest to the lowest. So anytime I want to use a state, I just click plus. You will see what I mean by that. So click on the highest hierarchy. I will click on country, like just click on this drop down and geographical, create, sorry, hierarchy. You will see it here. Create hierarchy. So it has told us to create an hierarchy. It has put a country for us because I clicked on country, but I want to give it another name. I'll just say, you can call it Europe because it's Europe. Call it anything you want that would, maybe map, for example, you can call it map, but I'll just put geography. I'll put geography and I click OK. You can see that in our geography, we have country already. And after country comes state. So you will just drag your state and make sure you put it under country. So you can see we have country and state. And then under state, we have city. We just drag city under. Don't worry, you can correct that. I'll just put Yes, so you can
Mine
now.
already did that automatically.
Okay, I think it's
That
because I've done that data. So he did that for you, right?
okay. Yes.
He did that for me. I saw that in my previous classes. He didn't do that. I think because I copied the data again. Yeah. So normally it won't do that for you. Well, I'm surprised, but lucky you. But it's the same. I mean, you can change the name. You can put it map, Europe, whichever one you want. You know how I was dragging country, state, and city individually. Now I don't have to drag them individually. All I have to just do is drag geography and I put it here. See?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. I might have to drag it back a little.
Yeah,
Um,
talk to me.
yes, I try. I don't know which of the file from Excel we are using tonight, so I'm just stuck there.
Did you so I said we're using list of order, you just drag it, and then order breakdown, you just drag it here.
Try again, please.
You have these three, right?
Um, no, I don't have this tree.
So which file did you download or import?
This amazing maths.
Yes, if you download it, if you import it, you should have these three.
It's not showing.
What did you choose? Did you choose Excel?
Yes, I choose Excel.
Is anybody having that problem? I wish I can say it, but
Or let me close this and start all over again.
okay. Close it and let me know, and I will
You
jump back.
can open a new one, just like I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to File, Open New, and then I import it again.
Yes, I have it now. I have list of order breakdowns, sales targets. Hello?
Hello, you have it now?
Yes, I have it now. List of order breakdowns, sales targets.
So just drag list of order, and then you drag order breakdown, and then you get this line that has joined them together. Please next time stop me before we get to a more advanced when you don't have this.
Um,
You can stop me anytime. So are you able to do that?
yes.
And then you
Yes,
just
I've
click
done that.
you just click sheet one.
Sheet one.
Since
Okay.
everybody said this has been done for them, so I guess you should have it.
No, no, it's not everybody. Mine have not done that.
Okay, so I'm going to redo it again. So if some people have the city, country, state differently, so whenever you have a data and you can see this icon, then you know that it's a geographical map.
Okay.
We're going to do one map later in the course, which is just one, and there's no need for us to be doing geographical hierarchy. I mean, I can just if you double click this, it will give you your map and you can start filling what you want. But because we have those, I want us to use the hierarchy just for us to have it that we can do that. So click on the highest hierarchy. That's how I go for it. If so, maybe the next time you have a map and you have like a continent, that means you have to start from continent, then country. So that's how. But because country is the highest hierarchy, I'll just click on this drop down and you see hierarchy, create hierarchy, and I name it geography. I did with the IS because already it gave me country, so I don't need to start. And then after country is state, because then we just push it. No. And then we have city. I just rearrange it, and that's all. The reason why is that when I drag geography, everything goes together. You know, before all the three were different. You have to drag country, drag state, drag city, which it's like imagine presenting and okay, can you remove state and then you drag it away, and that's not so professional. So by the time it's just this geography now that I'm going to drag, and you will see. I'm just going to leave it. As you can see, only geography, but it's giving me only country now. Like on the country level, I am because of the hierarchy. If I want the state level, instead of me to drag state, I'm just going to click this plus. You can see. And if I want city, like I want to go deeper, more granular, like I want to see, you
Sorry,
can see.
excuse me. Sorry,
Yes.
mine is not working.
Which is not working? What is not working?
I renamed the country to geography, and I
No,
tried to.
I didn't name the country to geography. I created an hierarchy.
That's yes, I created. Yeah, sorry, I created an hierarchy after
Yes.
doing that, but mine is not arranged the way yours is.
No, I arranged it myself. So you need to drag country, state under country. You need to
Okay,
drag city under it.
okay.
And I want to ask, when we are teaching like this, I hope you guys have second screen
Yes,
because
yes,
yes, okay, because
I
it's
have.
helpful so that you can see, or maybe you are using an iPad to watch it and you can work on your laptop. So you just
Yes.
drag the state and the city.
I've done that. Thank you.
Yeah. So before we just drag and drag, but if I said okay, I don't want city anymore, I just click this minus sign. You can see that it's much nicer. Anyone agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah, so cool. Happy to hear that. So this is just showing us um, the list of countries and states where we are producing, where we have customers, or where we have factories. I don't know if, or shops, or companies, anything you want to call it. So this point, it's not really telling us so much information. Yes, it's telling us we have in UK, we have in England, we have in Wales, we have in Scotland, we don't have in Northern Ireland. In Ireland, we have in Dublin, we have in Cork, and we have in Grey Way. That's the information we have because all these dots, they're all the same size, the same everything. And then what we want to look at today is then you want to find out, I think I should be giving this question. So the main aim of today is we want to look at our sales and profit margin. So sales is how big the sales is, and profit margin would be the coloration from good to bad, red to blue. Red means not doing good, blue means performing as we should. And we're going to set a limit. We're going to set two endpoints, and that two endpoints will usually be the finance team that will say, okay, the profit margin is from minus something, is very bad, then we need to really and to plus something which is good. Then they set that for you, and it's your job to now do it on Tableau. So we can take sales, for example, and put it to size here and leave it. You can see that automatically Now the size, the sizes were the same because the information at that time was just showing us where we have businesses in this country. Now the size are different. You can see that England is bigger, um, Ireland is very small. You can even in Norway you can barely see anything on there. So, and the other thing is, I need to increase this a bit because it's too, I think it's too small. So you just go to size here again and you can increase it a bit depending on your, yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, for me, yeah, I think it's good. I think this is becoming too big. On your own preference, whatever you choose. Yeah. Anyone here till now?
I think mine is just picking up England only instead of Europe.
England.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Only England. Let me see. Your geographical role. If you go to country, check this setting where. So go to country, just click on the drop down.
Yeah.
And go to geographical role and see where this dot is.
It's on country.
Country/region.
No, just on country. Okay, I
or
put it in
county.
country/region. Okay, now it's fine.
Okay.
But it's still the dots. They are massive.
Yeah, because maybe you made them big. Did you go to size and you can make it smaller like this?
Okay.
No, I think probably the font of his system is big, is bigger than yours.
Have you gotten it now? Is it okay?
I think the font size of his system is big. The same thing with mine. The font of my system
Yeah.
is bigger. So it's not as small as yours. So it's not going to view everything at once. You have to scroll.
I'm using a large screen. I don't know. But even when I use my laptop, I can still, it's not that. But if you want to reduce it, you just go to size here.
It's okay now.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
So in this cycle, when I click, put my cursor on it, you can see a black ring. If I remove it, you won't see. It's like a border, like you want to make the outer border stand out. So you just click on color and then click border. It's on automatic and you just click black. You can see that everything. So I don't need to put my cursor for that black ring to be around the circle anymore. So we've got our sales now. From this, you can actually tell which country is doing well and which country is not doing so good. In terms of sales, that is in terms of sales. As we have said, in terms of profit margin is after the sales and your costs and after the revenue, how much is left? What is your margin of profit? You usually measure the percentage. So how do we calculate this? Because we don't have what is it? We don't have profit margin here. And I brought this because I'm going to give you an assignment as well. You can do total revenue as well. That's sum of total minus sum of sales. I mean, there's a lot of calculations that you can do and plot your own graph and see. So How do we calculate profit margin? So I want to see our color in terms of profit margin. So let us click on anywhere here, right click, and then create calculated field. Anyone got that? It's similar
Yes.
to what we have done
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So we can name it profit margin. We are creating a calculated measure now.
Sorry, please, can you go back, please?
Yes, so where are you? You want me to do so just click, it can be anyone, doesn't matter which one. You can click on this and click calculated field, create and calculated field. Because we are going to use profit, I will leave it there. Sorry. So I'm going to name this profit margin. We have sum. So please put sum here because we want the sum of each year of that. So sum. Forgot. So
The sum, I click on the one that came up, but it open and close a bracket.
yeah. Or you can just drag it like profit, but then you will need to put sum because we want the total sum of, I don't know what's wrong with but here. You want sum, yeah, that's what we want, and divided by sales, you just drag sales, also sum of sales, total sum of sales. So if you don't have that, you just put a bracket here and you put sum. And then it will tell you if it's a calculation is valid. I will leave it here for a few seconds so that
Yeah, I
we
just
can.
wanna. I've not reached that where you are. Divided by.
So that's how we calculate profit margin. Yeah. So if it's total revenue or total profit.
How did you bring out this box? I'm sorry, because I know you said sum is the profit and divided by the sales, but how did you bring out this box?
So because
Profit margin.
no problem. We want a calculated field here. It could be anyone, but because here it's better to choose the one that you know you are going to use, because I'm going to use profit for my
Okay.
calculation or sales, so I can use, but it doesn't matter, I can use discount as well, but I'll just remove discount. So you just click on the drop down and you say create calculated fields. All these group beans and parameters, we are still going to use all of them. I mean, not tonight, but in subsequent classes. So I'm sure some people are kind of shy, but please, if you are lost, please stop me and let me know. Because it's only the same set of people always asking me. Yes?
I have error in my calculation.
Sum of profit, did you put the bracket and the close square
The
bracket?
close, yes.
Slash sum, sales, open and close bracket, and then the sales, you have them in a close square bracket.
Yes, that's orange color for profit and sales is not coming out. It's not highlighting it that way.
That's why I'm saying that. Do you have the square bracket in it?
Yes, I have it.
So you have sum, open bracket, square
Yeah.
bracket, profit, close
Yeah.
bracket, square bracket, close brackets, and divided by.
Yes, I have everything.
Wow. And what do you have here? The calculation is not valid.
The calculation contains errors.
No, it shouldn't.
When I clicked on the drop down, it says reference to undefined field, profit. Perhaps you might profit. Okay.
I just dragged profit here. Maybe
Yeah, I know what it meant now.
You've gotten the error.
Yes. Thank you.
Sorry, this is not what I wanted. So you're good now?
Yes, thank you.
Anyone else?
No, sorry. My question is, how do you manage to get this sum of sales before the country?
Before the country. You mean this box?
No, not that one. Just on the
Under the label and
left.
everything. I think when you click on this thing to get this box, this calculation,
You
it
mean this one?
automatically comes with it.
Yes, please. Yeah.
No, I just drag sum of sales, like drag it to size. You can see, I just drag sales to size. That's all I did.
Yeah, what's the essence of using size? Why not label?
No, because we want to look at the size of our sales. We want to look at how big it is. Sizes. If it's label, you'll be seeing too much. Okay, good question. Very good question. Why? Let's do that. So, which one would you prefer as a stakeholder? Would you like this? I mean, the size will be the same, but now you will now see each numbers of sales for. Do you get what I'm saying? You said why size, why not label? How many, like, if you look at these
Is
numbers.
it possible to use both size and label?
Okay, do you think this is good to use? You don't even know which country is this anymore. Do you understand? Like, okay, maybe you may get England, but now you don't even know which one is Belgium or even Germany or Czech Republic anymore, or even
It doesn't look presentable.
It's not even presentable in any standard.
Yeah.
In any standard, you can't even use this for any level, even for secondary school, because it's too much details here that
It's too clustered together. The
it's not
numbers.
even clustered to your stakeholders will be, I mean, how did they want to look at 5,007, okay, and 27? They want to look at how big, how small the sales is. That's telling them a lot more than these numbers. So these numbers is what that size will become. So if you see UK here, 378, you see how big it's going to be when we put it to size. Look at Ireland. You will see how small it's going to be compared to this number. Because nobody is really interested in exactly the numbers of sales of each of these. They just want to know how big is our sales, how large is it, big, is it small? So this will not even be even your manager will say, no, this is not right. So I'll just turn this. You can see if you just compare, I will still leave it. Just compare England to Ireland here. When I change from label to size, you can see this is automatically presentable. Even before you say anything to your stakeholders, they know that, yes, we have good sales in England. That's it. We have good sales in, I don't know, in France, France, in Germany. Okay, pardon me, I can't even say this. And then with this small dot that we can barely see, they know that, okay, there is a problem here because that size is small. So in this, you use size, especially in map. There will be a time when we draw, when we're using map of England and United Kingdom, because England, Wales, and we're going to use label because it's only 4. So we're going to see the numbers for England, for Scotland, for Wales, and for Northern Ireland. Then you can use label, but for this, it's too much. Okay, even let us say you will put states a city now. Even for city with this size, it's already getting clustered. You can see it's too granular. Then imagine me now changing it from size to label. You can see it's even too clustered. So we're just going to remove city by pressing this and then changing this to size. That's a good question. We need to see, we need to see why it is.
Well, Ty, sorry.
No problem.
The business wants to see the legend while you're using size, and then they want to see the prices, the sales breakdown in a legend. Is that not possible?
No, you can't. In this, you can't. This when you are talking about that, maybe it's a few items, but this, you are talking about so many cities.
Okay.
We are talking about even in one, like, sorry. In France alone, we have so many states. Sorry, so you can see this is the state in which you have business. So by the time we start to put legend, it's going to be so bad. So, pardon me. I don't even think we have enough color to have a legend here. Do you get me? Like if we want to put, yeah. So that's why we are creating the profit margin. Now we are going to have 2 colors, either from dark red to dark blue. Show us how weak and how strong our sales are. So, yeah. As you can see, we're back to where we are. Increase our size a bit. Yes, I always like to put, I think it's there already, but just to show us how we have this thick black line on every circle, we just go to border and you choose whichever color. If you want, let's say red, you can see the orange, sorry. If you want green, depending on what you want, red, you can see. I just think black is a very contrast to blue. So yes, I've not finished calculating my profit margin. So create calculated field. And because we want some, I think they're going to, are you doing Power BI?
We've not started.
Not yet.
Yeah, okay. You are going to see a lot of this in the DAX formula and everything. So we're just going to take sales. Don't worry, by the time you reach Power BI, it's similar. It's the same principle, drag and drop, honestly. I mean, it's just different UI. And then we say profit margin. Oh, sorry. And okay. You can see that we have created a profit margin. Whenever you create a calculated measure, like I said, you have an equal sign. Now, we have used sales to see this, to find the size, which is good. Still, although the sales can be big sales, but how much profit did they bring? You can sell expensive cars, but the margin between making it and selling it 100,000. Imagine you use 90,000 to produce it with the cost, everything. You sell it with 110,000. That's like 20,000 profit. But is that all? You bought something, you made something with £10 and you are selling it at £200. You are generating more profit margin with that £200 that you are making with that £10 that cost you. So we want to use that profit margin to see how good these sales are. That's just what we want to do. And how do we do that? We just drag profit margin to color. It's going to give us different color. As we can see, our profit margin goes with our sales this time around. So you can see that this is blue, orange or red. I like to put all these things in one place. So you can see it's aggregated our profit margin. And don't forget that the finance team have told you that where they want the profit margin to start and finish. So we are not there yet. And we want to use a color that will distinguish between a very good and very bad. So when we click on this, we say edit color. You have all this, like you have all this color, you can choose any one you want. But because we are looking at we want to look for a range now, a range. We go for red, blue, diverging. I mean, you can choose any color, but we know that, when something is red, you know that is danger. That's like, oh my God, this is really, really big danger, and we need to look at it. And blue means you're performing well. So by the time you click on that, click apply. I'm still coming back to this, apply, and okay. You have not seen anything much because we have not changed this range. All I just did was, you can see, dark blue means that it's really, really bad. By the time it's moving, get it to light, okay, it's performing better. Light blue is okay. Then when it's becoming a big, thicker blue, then you are doing very good. When you click on this again, edit color, we go to advance. And then you see your start and end here. So by the time you say start and end, and they've told you that they want you to start your profit margin with 0.5. So it could be anything, it could be 1, it could be anything. It depends. They will give you this. You won't come up with this by yourself. They will give you the range at which they want to look at. So 0.5 minus 0.5 and to positive. positive. Somebody try to say something or ask something?
Sorry, when I drag my profit margin, it takes away the country. I don't know why, and then it literally doesn't show anything else.
When you drag, did you mistakenly click on minus here?
No,
Because if you do, it will take away country.
no, I dragged it to color and then
And drag country back to, your geography, or drag geography back to, and then you will get it back.
okay.
Please, I don't know how you brought out this color you're working on.
Okay. So, did you get this one here?
No, I
No,
didn't get
I didn't get it. I didn't get it too on my.
Okay. I will.
Should be on your top right before.
So you see, it's going to be on your right
It'll
here.
be on your
Just drag
top
it.
right.
All right. So profit margin, I just put it to color. You see it's here.
Okay.
I just drag it. I always
Okay,
like
okay.
dragging everything I have here, even dates and every filter that's.
And one more thing, please. You said that they are going to give us everything we need. So in this color now, is the profit margin that we use to call out the kind of color we want?
Yes. So I just drag profit margin to color. So the circle, the size is the sales, the color is the profit margin now. And now we are going to adjust this profit margin range to the range that we have been told. Okay. I don't want to, it seems as if I'm speeding because we have a lot to cover, not just on this class. So, but please stop me. Are we okay till now?
Yeah.
All right. So we want to change this range. We've done our color from red to blue. So we want to change this range. So you just click on this, edit color, and then we go to advanced. They will give you a start usually because it's something I've done. They give me a start and a end. And they will give you what value should be in the negative. The negative here, as you can see, red, and then the positive is blue. So we're going for 0.5 minus 0.5. That's what we want. To 0.5. 0.5 means we can consider to be good profit margin. The sales team, the finance team, they know what they want and they know what criteria or they are projecting for. So yeah. So when you say apply and okay, so we have everything here, but we are still missing something. There's no point having this and okay, and then a stakeholder asks you, okay, which year is this? Does it mean that UK is the best or all the time is UK? Or is it every time that Ireland is always doing poorly? Then we should investigate. We cannot put a date. We have to use a date. I think in every visualization that you build, you need to use a date filter. It's what is going to give you a time series of events. So just put it in mind. So other dates in filter. Yeah, and I will want only the years now. I'll say, oh,
What are we
okay.
picking? That was
Other
fine.
dates. We put other dates to filter.
Then we pick years.
Yeah, and then you get this. I can do it again. Just let me know if you didn't catch it.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. You can do it again, please.
No problem. That's something about Tableau. It's like you draw this kid's drawing, you just go and it's clean up. So other dates, we just put it to filter. It gives us this. We can choose month, year, whatever, month, day, year, depending. But now we want to look at it like year. You can do quarterly, you can do month. I mean, let's say month, but I will still change to year. But let's see. Anything you want to choose, play around with it. You can say months. But sorry, if I choose month, it's going to put the sum of all the months. I should choose month year because, but let's see and apply. And then you have the month. You say show filter to see it. You can see it on your right hand side here. This is everything. By the time if you just want to see January, that's it. And February, you can see that it's changing. April, but we're not doing month. We just want to do year. So we actually ask you for a year, unless it's like a quarterly, depending on what you're doing, quarterly sales or month. They will let you
Please,
know that.
Please, can you go back again, please?
No, I mean, I will do it
For the
again.
date. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So it's other date.
Okay.
Put it to filter. And then I just choose year. And next. That's it. And then I choose everything because I want 2011, 2012, 2013, and 14. And then apply. And then okay. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So, when you put your filter, you have to say show filter or say it here. So I just drag it like usual. And I said something, this type of filter takes a lot of space. So usually I choose like
Multiple drop down.
Sorry?
Multiple drop down.
Yeah, multiple drop down, yes. Just to make it. Or you can use sliding. Singles will not let you be able to compare two.
See my sum of sales that on top of aggregate color, aggregate profit margin, those colors.
Sorry, come again.
Sum of sale.
Yes.
On top there, wait, on top of aggregate profit margin.
This one?
Yeah, the sum of sale.
Yes.
No, if you come down to the next tab, the next.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, mine is showing, yours has 4 there, I'll be 5, but mine has more than 7.
Doesn't matter where it is here.
No, not that one.
Which one?
If you come down, yeah, where you are there.
No, it's just giving us the like this sales is don't worry about it. You don't even need it. Like honestly, when we drag the sales here, it gave us the size that this is the smallest size.
Yeah.
And it's just giving us even is actually, how do I want to say? It said this is the smallest size, and you have size as big as this. Even it gave more 370 something, the biggest size. It just reduced in size.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
Right.
It has nothing to do with our. In fact, when we go to the dashboard, we are going to remove this. We don't need this. It's not showing any information for us. So we have our year, like we can go.
Please, I can't get that year bar from show me.
Like if you do go like this, show me, like show filter.
Okay, I should click on it, activate it.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
So you can go see like filter. So personally, I think this is a.
Sorry,
yes.
To filter the year in such a way that you're scrolling.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
No, I just chose the slider.
Okay, I see.
I mean, just play around. It's your choice now.
Yeah. I'm just trying to follow your steps. Once to follow the step, you can then.
All right.
On your own.
Yeah.
I thought that you were picking a month the other time.
No, I was just showing you that you can pick month, you can pick quarter, but I'm just picking year now.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just that maybe when you are practicing, decide to do quarter, see the difference. I mean, you have so many choice that you can take. I can't cover every of each month here, or just I take a year, but it's the same principle. It's the same, like you'll be looking at quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, means every 3 months of each year. So rather I just put it to year. So for me, I think this is a very good way to like finish this visual, unless there is any question. And I'll name this sheet maybe map of Europe. Yeah. Of Europe sales, or Europe's anything. I can't even think right now. So yeah. Are we all good to this place? Any question, anything? We don't really need to do the dashboard today. We can finish these two visual. Just it will be good that everybody has followed. Everybody knows what I'm doing. Everybody's confident that when they practice again, you don't need to get it immediately, but at least follow the steps. And yeah, what do you want to say?
I said, please, we would like to do the dashboard today.
It depends on how long time we need. Yeah, you know what? It can be an assignment, practice, and I will do the dashboard for you tomorrow. But let's see. We've got like 15 minutes because we still have another visualization to do. And let's see if we have enough time. If not, it will be an assignment. If you practice and then I'll just show you how to put it into a dashboard. And one thing before I go, I move to the next visualization in the next sheet. Because we're going to be using, when you're using a filter like date, it means that you're going to be using it in every sheet or every visualization you are using. So if I have 2 or 3 filters, I'll probably use it in every sheet. So this is my second sheet, like sheet 2, where I want to draw or make my second visual. Rather than me bringing other date again, performing the same step that I've done, like year, next, apply, and okay, and then show me. You can see how many steps that I've done just to get just to do this. And then if I have like next week where we'll be doing 5 visualization, am I going to be doing this step again and again and again and again? No. So I'll show us how I can do it once and I don't have to do it again. So you see this filter that we have here. I'm going to click on this. There is a function that says apply to worksheet. Coming. Apply to worksheet or all using this data source. So you click on this, apply to worksheet. You see that it's only on this worksheet. You have to click on or using this data. As long as we're using this data source, this filter will be applied to every worksheet we are going to work on. What do I mean by that? Let's go to sheet 2. Although I've done it, you can see nothing. Tableau doesn't know if we are going to use this sheet 2. Sorry, can we mute, please? If we are not speaking, thanks. So, Tableau doesn't know if I'm going to use this sheet 2. But immediately I just drag anything. Let me just drag anything. You will see, just check the filter here. You can see that it has brought the filter here. So that's what we have done. Even if I click sheet 3, the same thing, it hasn't shows any filter here. And let me just drag anything. You can see that the filter is applied. So because we have applied it to any worksheet we're going to use. So rather than me dragging this filter again, going to do all show filter, I've done it once and that's it. Do we understand that? What I just...
But are we using the all using related data source or all
the middle
using
one?
this data?
Using this
middle
data
one.
source, yes.
Okay.
So this new visual that we want to do, we want to plot a scattered plot of customers. We've got a lot of customers. You can see, look, these are customers. And this is one of the reasons I put this, because some of you will be data analysts, some of you will be data science. You have to plot scattered plot. Scattered plot is when you are doing like you want to do, maybe you are working in a biomedical center and you are doing a lot of experiment and there's a lot of sample. Of course, there's going to be thousands of samples. You are going to look at where these samples are falling into, and where they are clustered in. That's another topic entirely. So we want to build something like this. And how are we going to build something like this with so many names and how to make it to have a very good visual, to see a very good visual having all these customers. We want to see which customers are really behaving. This is a way that you see sometimes. I don't know if you have the experience. You just see, maybe you've been a customer and you stop. Like once I was with Sky, after sometimes they started calling me, giving me some ridiculous offer. This is how they do it. They visualize their customer. Okay, this person is not with us anymore, or is not ordering from us. Is it why? Can we call? Can we call the person, give an offer of promotion, a promo, to entice them back, to make them? So we use a scatter plot to see that.
So that's customer profiling. They do profiling?
Yeah, of course. You will just hear somebody calling you from nowhere, like, we have this offer for 3 months, you don't have to pay. Even we'll give you Sky Sports and everything for free for 6 months. Yeah, ridiculous offer. So we're going to be plotting sales over profits, and then we're going to use our customer um, as a reference. Okay, so when we put sales, we want to plot sales over profits. You can see that we only have one circle here. This is because if you remember last week, we talked about aggregate function, that every time Tableau always aggregates our data for us. But this time we don't want it. We don't want it to aggregate anything. So we go to analysis here. Sorry. I want to don't need this. We go to our analysis and we untick this aggregate measure. And then you're going to see all this. Let me know if you, so all you have to do is just go to analysis and untick this.
Sorry, I cannot untick that on.
Mine is grayed out.
On Mac.
Like how? Like how?
Yeah, I can't untick it either. It's grayed out.
Yeah, it's grayed out, exactly. Can't untick it.
Did you put like sales over profit?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine says some sales, some profit.
That is so strange. So you went to analysis and here is grayed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aggregate measure is grayed out.
Can I ask if anyone is have the same like me? Just I want to know.
Yeah, my one is okay.
Mine is fine. Mine is fine.
It might just be
Are you guys using Mac?
laptops. That's
Yeah.
Are you guys using Mac laptops?
Yeah, I'm using Mac.
Mine is okay now, but what I did was that I removed everything, then I went to analysis, then it's deactivated, and now unclick it.
So
you understand?
You remove the sum and the
yes, you do it
profit
before you plot your graph.
Oh, nice move. Well done.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, so everybody got that now? Thanks. I never knew it's so these are our profit over sales. And we want, don't know why my oh, okay, sorry. My date is removed, that's why.
I think mine is still the same. I don't it's still grayed out. That analysis, yeah.
Same here.
1 second. Sorry, part of my screen is cracked, so I couldn't see. I think it has to do with the date because mine was grayed out. I removed the date here.
Mine has gone back. So every time I take off the aggregate before putting the profit and sales, it reverts it back. So it applies back the aggregate measure.
You mean on the map or on the?
So I don't know who suggested it before, but I'm doing the ticking it off before and then applying it, which I did. But then when I go into move profit.
Come back.
Okay.
Oh,
Tilly, I'm going to put
which
you
is
in the
probably
waiting.
one of the most common types of
Sorry, Tilly, can you mute yourself, please?
to the proximity of the rectum and the vagina. So I hope you completed the antibiotics and that you're feeling better. I'd like to see you again just to make
we
sure.
mute, please.
Tilly, can you mute yourself?
Tilly, can you mute yourself, please?
A couple of points.
She's in the waiting room now.
Okay. Let's see. So let's see if that works. I wanted to try that.
Working.
Yeah, it works.
So what do we do?
Sorry.
You need
I
to
I just followed what the is it the lady that told me? I just before I started anything, I just went to analysis. Like it was, it's that I said it is in the default. It's already ticked, so I unticked it. Don't put the date. You can do it manually for now. I don't know. Then you put sales over profit. Oh, have I yeah, I've unticked it. Try it and let me see, please.
Yeah, that works.
Works for everybody?
Hold on.
Yes, worked for me. I think it's the date of the date.
I think yeah, I think it's the date. I don't know why.
Oh, you
I
removed
didn't
the
get
date.
a scatter plot.
Yeah, I removed the date here. Just maybe that's why. And but you can do the date manually. I will see why it's affecting it, but it's not something that
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
I didn't get a scatter plot. It's just one spot that I get.
yeah, that's why I said we should untake this. Look, this one,
Okay.
right?
All right, I've seen it.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong.
Mhm. Even if you try to add the date manually,
Yeah,
once you do that, it will just go off.
that is. Let's see. Yes, gray mile to out. I don't know why. The date is kind of affecting it. It wasn't doing that before. Because if I remove it, then you can see. And we need the date. And when I put back the date, It's saying reapply aggregate measure as an error. You know what? I'm just going to delete this here and sorry, I've never encountered this issue before.
I want to suggest, why don't we, instead of removing the aggregate on the analysis, why don't we use a customer ID on detail?
No, we're going to use customer, but we need a date because we are going to filter in our dashboard. I think now.
Yeah, it should, yeah.
Now it should
should
work.
now. Yeah.
I think just delete that sheet that you are working in.
Yeah.
And you can see it's still grayed out.
But you can use customer ID on detail, which will give you the same result. Like use it as detail. Like customer ID, put it on the details, on the detail on the mass card. Oh, the customer this thing, no, the other ID, the other ID. Yes.
On detail.
Yeah.
But it's customer that I wanted to put. Maybe put customer name on detail.
Yeah, you're just it should use the to bring the.
Anyway, this is where we are going with customer. Yeah. You're right. Thanks. That was what I was going. This is where we are going. Customer details. All right. So let's use that. So thank you. I don't know your name because I can't see anyone. Yeah. So. Yeah, thanks. I was going to just show us this and then put customer in our details because, as I said, we're using customer for our details. So since she has gone one step ahead of me, so just put customer name and put it in detail. It will give us the same result that we wanted to do. So this is our scattered plot. We're still going to make it nice. This is not nice. We're still going to polish it properly. So as you can see, these are like circle, different customers' name, Paul, and so. And this one you can know that we really, you can say our profit is in minus 3,000. So we really want to call this guy and ask him how we can help him. If he needs discount, did he lose his job?
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
I can't find customer's name on my board.
It should be on the list of order.
List of
Orders.
I'm seeing product name.
No, not order breakdown. List of orders.
Sorry, hold on.
Like scroll up to the top.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it. Thank you.
Yeah. So I would like to change this shape first because this is, and when we go to shape, I would like to choose like a circle. Yeah. I mean, while I was doing this, I tried many shapes before I chose which one was nice and good for me. So it's not just, I know exactly what. I was doing a lot of trial and error. I mean, like this, is this nice? Is this nice? So there will be a lot of trials when you are doing, but because I've scattered a lot of scattered plots both in R and Python in different, so I know that this is what usually we use like this one. So we can make it a bit bigger, just a bit, not too big, yeah. And maybe we want to decrease. Why we decrease it is that, like the opacity, this is dark. It means that when you decrease it, you can see more circle inside those that are buried under each other. So when you just like decrease it a bit, you know what, before I decrease it, let me when I put it into a color, then when I decrease it, you will appreciate it more than just everything is blue. So this is our customer, and this is where the customer is in our quadrants. So they call this like a quadrant, positive and negative quadrant. We can say, when you are making a population density, okay, this is whatever you want to call it. Maybe these ones are exceptional customers. This is an exceptional customer, you want to keep him because yeah, you want to really keep him because it makes us happy, and you want to find out why these customers here are not patronizing us or not doing well. So, and we want to see our profit margin because we have been using profit margin for this. We want to use the same. We want to be uniform. So we say profit margin, and we put it to color as well. You can see that this is quite dark because that is, and if you look at our profit margin, it says 0 minus 0.7 blah blah blah, but maybe we are not interested in that. We're actually giving up on this person, like, you know what, it's not salvageable anymore, so we start from 0.5. So like we did the other time, just go here and say edit color. We want red to blue. Again, this is automatic, this is the default. So we want red to blue diverging. And then we go to advanced. And then we do the same, we choose the same, because we want to choose the same range. 0.5 and 5. It's just exactly the same thing we've done earlier on in the map. Okay, you can see this looks nicer now. If I'm right, that's right. This is much nicer. And so now let's go back to the opacity. We click on color, and when we just reduce it a bit, you can see that it becomes lighter, and we can see those ones under. Let me see if I go, it's becoming too light. This is okay. And yeah, we've got our scatter plots, and we've got our map now, and we've got our dates. So, any question till now?
Yes.
Yes, talk to me.
When I'm trying to edit the color, then I go to the advanced, and I'm trying to set minus 0.5 to 0.5.
Yes.
Somehow it's reversing itself. It's going back to the original plan.
Did you click on start and end?
Yes, I clicked on start and end.
Did you click apply?
Yes, I clicked on apply, and
okay.
it went back. Yeah.
It went back?
Yes.
All I did was red to blue, start. Hope you didn't click reversed.
No, reverse is unclicked.
Untick. 0. Is it when you click on it that it gives you. When does it reverse? Is it when you click apply?
No, when I click on end, if I'm about to put figures on the end part, it reverses back to minus 3,957.
Minus 3,000. Wow, that is quite a lot.
Yeah.
And you did everything we did in the map, in the scattered plot, like put customer's name in details, and then profit margin. Is it profit margin did you put? Not sales.
Yes.
Not
I
profit.
Okay, I think I use profit, not
No, profit
profit
margin.
margin.
The profit margin that we calculated.
Okay.
Please, I have a question. Is there any technique to know
Sorry,
the
I can't hear you. You're very low.
okay? I mean, is there
You are
any
really,
technique?
really, really low. Or is it just only me?
Hello,
Yes,
please,
I can
can you
hear
hear
you
me?
better.
Okay.
Better now.
Is there any techniques to know the kind of graph we are to plot? The first one was a map. This is a scatter plot.
Yeah. So when you are dealing with, you will understand the type of company you are working for, number one. Number two, when you get something like this, definitely you want to show a map. We are going to be doing a lot of map because map is where we can show a lot of visualization. And also, I don't think there's any way that we can show sale. I mean, I've not tried it, but let's, as you said, how else can we look at each country and their sales? There's no how on, I mean, I just drag the geography, the country, it gives you map. So that's that is not a choice that I want. That's the only choice that I actually have, to be honest. Like when you
use bar chart, there will be too much of.
Sorry?
I said if we use bar chart, there will be too much of bars.
Oh yes, it will be too much. And by the time you're looking at bar chart or pie chart, and it's just too much. But this is quite beautiful. You can see the name of the country. That's why it's a bit more powerful than Excel. That's why people prefer to do visualization in Excel. Like Excel is just a simple, like doing a bar chart, pie chart. And to do this, it will break your Excel, to be honest. And I don't even think they have that feature to do this. So that's the only way that we drop it, it automatically gives you. Like the one we're going to do next week, where we'll be looking at England, and it's just dropping the map, and then we have England. When you look at some data sets, like Airbnb in any country, like New York, when you drop it, you get New York automatically. So that's why map is the choice here. And for scattered plot, it's good to know your customers. You want to know how they are doing. Even in science or in anywhere where you have so many things, you use scattered plot. I don't know if you are doing any data science or it's scattered, there's different type of scattered plot, but this is, you use cluster, there's tree, there's forest, and diagram, there's forest. Yeah, even when you do regression and everything, it's like a scattered plot. Yeah, so it's the only way to show. We don't really need too much information because we can see that here, okay, here is the good part. Here is people are moving from orange. Okay, we can bear with this. We are not draining so much. We can see that, okay, we have enough people in the positive column. This has already told us that. And then maybe you want to do more finding on, okay, on these people that are doing well. And these very few people here, you want to know more information about them, why they are doing so badly. But this set of people you won't really care so much about, honestly, because they fall into your range. Yeah, so that's what I can say. I mean, that's why I come up with this. In next week, when we'll be doing, we'll do a pie chart, we will do a bar chart. I can tell you why. That's when we do gender, like male and female, then pie chart is the best to use because we only have two categories. So, because it's nice to use a pie chart for that. So that's the reason why. So anyone okay with this? Any question? I'm trying to reduce this a bit because the smaller it is, the smaller we can fit into our dashboard. Not necessarily, but yeah. I mean, okay. I want us to format this ourselves. We've done it every week. I won't do that. You know how to format it. You highlight, click on this, highlight this, click on that. Do whatever you want to do, what range you want. If you want boldness, if you want to change the font, profit, yeah. Do that as an assignment, and I would like to see that. And then we can give this like a customer scatter plots. Are we okay? Because we are done with this, we want to move to the dashboard now. Are we okay? Are we in sync?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes.
All right.
I don't know about others.
So now that you have finished your two visualization, you will see this icon that once you put you will see new dashboard. That's where you're going to click. That's where we are going now. So the dashboard is where we put our stories together. It's where we do
Please go back, please.
No, I've not gone anywhere. Look at the UI. You know, you see sheet. Just click on this dashboard. I was here and I just clicked on this. Even before you click on it, if you put your cursor, you will see it will say dashboard. So click on that. So now we are not plotting anything, we are not formatting anything, we are
Sorry,
not.
Ty, I can't see dashboard on mine.
You should see. So when we put map of Europe on the sheets, can you see them?
Yeah, I can
See
see
dashboard.
Yeah, you won't see the name dashboard until you click on it. It will just be like a window with, you know, this tiny square.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you won't see dashboard on it. You have to click, and then it will tell you a dashboard.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what about if I want to remove the sheets that I've created?
Move them to where?
Because I created extra sheets down the.
Did you draw a visualization?
Just right click on it and delete it.
Right click on delete, or leave it. You don't need to use it, because if you look, maybe what you are trying to say is you have an extra sheet. Let's say you have an extra sheet. You can see that I have an extra sheet 3 here. It's going to pop up, but I won't use it. But as the lady said, you can right click and delete.
Okay. Thank you.
So we have our two. Let me delete this. We have our two visualization that we've drawn here. And then so the first thing is we can expand our, because this is the dashboard here, we can expand it a bit. We can go for fixed size, then go to custom. Let's do custom. Then we can click the weight, and then the height. I don't think we need more than this because it's only two. So click on fixed size, weight, and then size, and then the length. And then we just drag it here. And then you drag scatter plots as well. So if you drag it like this, it will say, do you want it vertical? But if you drag it like this is horizontal. So they will be in horizontal. This is what I want. So if I let it go, and see, I can do like this. See. As I said, we don't need this. We can remove it. So if you, sometimes it's better to format it here, maybe make it smaller. To reflect on our dashboard. Oh, that's so small. This is okay. Are we good? We're quite. So are we okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
We're following you. We're behind you. Don't worry.
Sorry, what did you say?
So we're behind you.
You are behind. Okay. Happy to
Sorry, I'm
hear.
struggling to put the scatter plot to match the map because my scatter plot is quite big.
So you can go to scatter plot and put it in your main sheet. If you put it smaller, it's going to reflect here. Are we good?
Yep.
Are you getting it? All good?
I'm still struggling. It's the scatter plot is still very big. I don't understand.
So if you click on the scattered plot, you see, if I want to, I will click on it, the scattered plot itself, and I can, bring it down, bring it up. If it's this I need, I will click on this. If it's this I need, then I can click, take it up or down. Did you get that? So whichever one you want, you just click on it and then you can adjust it. This is actually the simplest one we're going to do. Like just to imagine putting 5 different items, which is not bad. It's just about
Can I ask a question?
yeah, please.
At your right end, we have just below the profit margin, we have year of order date. How
Yeah.
did you get that to that point?
How did I get what?
Year of order date.
It comes with by the time you drag it here, you will see the filter. It's from the filter. It's from this filter.
Okay. Okay.
We are good.
Yep.
So the last thing that we want to do, if you look at this, like year of order, even this one, we don't need it anymore. So if I'm going with this here, you can see that only the scattered plot is being affected. You see, like nothing is moving here. That's not the main purpose of this dashboard. Is the filter needs to apply to everything. It needs to work for both of them. So you just go here and apply all those using this data set. So now, if I click again, you can see that both visualization. So even if I have 5 visualization here, that date will work for everything. So if I have gender and I use it as a filter and I put male, I want to see all the data on male, it will, the information for every data set will be shown. So that is how to make it like a filter to work for every of them. So you just go.
Hi.
I'm coming. So you just apply to worksheet, all using this data source, and then that's it. Yes, please.
How do you bring the year of order date back in there? Because mine doesn't have any of that. The year of order date.
Did you have it in your visualization?
Yeah, I have in my visualization, I only have profit margin and profit. Oh, I have profit margin and profit margin too. How come? Okay, from the customer scatter plot, I have a profit margin and profit margin.
Two
Oh,
profit margins.
yeah.
Where? We only have one profit margin in the color.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. I think I missed some steps there.
Yeah, same thing. There's no date on mine.
No, you can put date. You just put it here, and then you click on
Okay.
here, and then show filter, and then it will show in your dashboard. Sorry?
Show filter. Okay.
Yeah, show filter here.
Okay. I think I've done it. Then, okay. I see it now. Thank you.
Mm. So, and there's still so many things I want to show in this dashboard that time will not permit us. We'll start from there tomorrow, but this is good enough to save in our. If you have,
Sorry.
yes,
If you've got on the date and the dashboard, I've got 2 year of the order dates on the
yeah,
filter.
yeah, just remove one.
Just remove one.
Yeah, just click X because we only need one. That's why I removed one of mine because we don't want to have two. One can control both of them. So I'm going to interact with this, and we are going to be seeing some things here tomorrow. From tomorrow, like how maybe when you're presenting, how you can present this dashboard, like show some insight. Maybe when you click on this, what's happening. Right now, there's nothing because I'm clicking on. You see, like clicking on this, but nothing is happening here. Tomorrow, I'm going to show us like interactive. We are going to add an interactive action filter, and we are going to add an interactive action highlighting to make our presentation actually really, 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 really nice. So we're going to be doing that. Like now, nothing is happening, but tomorrow, by the time we click on this, you'll be seeing so many things moving here and so many things showing us here, like what customers. So you know that we see this a lot of customers here, but we don't know where they belong to. Maybe all these customers are England or this. So tomorrow we continue. We can, if you just.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
How did you get it to the year of date filter to work for both?
Both of them.
Yeah.
So just any of the year that any of the one that you have, just click on this, apply to worksheet, or using this data source.
I only have.
I did that, but it's still working for just the scatter plot and not the map of Europe as well.
Okay, you see, only this worksheet. You see, if I go to 2012, it's only the scattered plot. You see. So the only thing I did was just come here, apply to using this data source.
No, yeah, I know that. That's why I clicked. That's what I'm saying, but it's still working for just scatter plot.
Hmm. I think I will ask that you can share your screen because I would have been able to tell you answer properly because
It's working now.
It's working out?
Yeah.
So, all right.
Hi, sorry.
Yes.
That year of order date is showing in my customer scatters plot, but it's not showing on the dashboard. How can I bring it in?
It's showing like you have it here.
Yes.
And when you drag it, did you close it?
Yes.
So go to your customer scattered plot, click on it. You see this drop down?
Okay.
Click on it, go to filter, and then you say year of order date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
All good?
Yes, and then okay.
Yeah, mine is gone now. So that's
Yeah, it's working now. Thank you.
no worries. So we still have, I mean, this is it, but I want to show us some more interesting thing. It take us about 10-15 minutes and we can jump on something else. Yeah. I think we'll start on what we have tomorrow because tomorrow we have the next data is quite big. I mean, 5. So we'll do about 3 and we can continue next week. But this is good. You can save it into into our public profile. Oh, hope you've got an idea of. Don't worry, we're going to everything we are going to be doing now. We're going to be doing dashboards, so we're not doing only one visualization anymore. So yeah, if you don't get the hang of it today, when you practice and when we practice more, and when we're using more of these filters and everything, you will get them. Okay?
Sorry, excuse me.
Yes.
My dashboard is not as small as yours. It's not fit this way, but it's okay. But it's not. I'm not getting it accurately this way.
Maybe did you increase the size a bit?
Yeah, yes. Can I share my screen, please?
I don't know if they can allow you to share.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one. But if you can't try it,
Customer size. I think probably the size.
okay, just increase it. Go to
Is it
fixed
customer
size.
size or fixed size? The fixed size is too small.
No, you click on fixed size, then you custom, then you increase it.
Okay. I'm seeing generic size.
No, click on fixed size and
Okay.
then custom, and
Yes,
then
I'm
you
on
can
custom.
you can increase it.
Okay. Thank you. I've done it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, everyone. So tomorrow I'll show you more about what we are doing here and what like just a little more information about it, more insight, and then we'll jump on the new data or new visualization I will be doing.
So we save this one now.
You can save it, yeah, file. Sorry.
Tableau public.
What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have you done?
You go back.
I don't even Let me see. Yeah. So you click on File, Save as Public Tableau. It will ask you which of these, because now we have, before we used to have just one sheet. So it's not asking. It will ask you for your sign-in. So the sign-in that you have, like, unless you are signing already. Let me see. Says but you just click on it and then you choose what name should we even give this dashboard? Coming. So it will ask you which one you want to save in you just said the dashboard, and then you give it a name.
Sorry, please, I can't see your screen anymore. I don't know if it's only for my side.
No, I've not done anything. Maybe I've not done anything. I'm still sharing.
No,
we
you're not
can't,
sharing.
we can't see your screen.
Oh,
No, I think you stopped sharing.
sorry about that idea. So you click this. It's giving me error for some reasons. I don't know why, but it will ask you which of these you want to save. You will just say your dashboard.
Sorry, I can't. It's asking me to log in, and
yeah, you have to log in.
Yeah, I can't remember my password.
Then you have to go back and to that link and press forgotten password. Only you can help yourself on that.
Yeah, okay.
We should save only the dashboard.
Yeah, and you are saving it to your public Tableau. That's what they want to say. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do the multiple single ones, yeah, you can just do that. Yeah, you can do all of them. So do it one after the other to give you more visualization on your
So
screen.
what name are we going to use to name them?
I'll give it any name. You've been doing Tableau for 3 weeks now. Come up with something. No, really, come up with something. This is how we learn. Let's crack our brain. You give me a name or think about it. Come and tell me tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be making visualization. You'll be telling me what name. We have mine, but yeah. It could be Europe, customer segments, I don't know, visualization, sales, demography, yeah. So tomorrow we're going to talk about this dashboard just a little bit, not so much, and we will start a new topic again. I will send the recording as early as possible. And so if you want to do any work on it. So yeah. Thank you for today. Thank you for coming. And yes. And thank you for being attentive. And I shall see you hopefully tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night, sir.
Night.
Good night. Thank you.